All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers back with another video. And on this video, I am here to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills in the wild card game. Before we get into it, if you guys enjoy Steelers content or NFL content in general and you end up enjoying this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that fun stuff. 9.5 point underdogs though. 9.5, 10 points. A touchdown and a field goal. Really? Man, the disrespect is crazy. So I wanted to get on this video. This isn't exactly going to be a game preview per se, but I kind of did just want to get my shit off here about the Steelers, about the NFL as a whole, and the narrative surrounding us. Because 9.5 point underdogs, maybe I'm just missing here. Maybe I'm just biased here. Maybe, it is Mason Rudolph out there. But we did not just like squeeze into the playoffs, man. I get things went bad near the middle to end there. We lost those 3 games in a row. I believe we might have lost like 4 out of 5 or some shit like that in a row there. But we started out the season hot. Like we started out the season with 7 wins. I shouldn't say started the season. You know what I mean, though. Like before Kenny went down, we had 7 wins. We were rolling, and we just so happened to be in a very tough division. Like we take this same team, we take the same record, we take the same play, and we are competing for the AFC South. We could fuck around and win the AFC South. Now, the Texans got us, so maybe we don't win the South. But you know what I mean? Like it just so happened that we were also playing in a very tough division. It just so happened that we were also playing in a pretty stacked AFC this year. And it just so happened that Mitchell Trubisky also came in and also dropped those games. And, we didn't realize Mason was him until later on in the season. But I just feel like the way we made the playoffs this time compared to other times in especially this late teens, early 20s, late teens is crazy. But, especially in this kind of era of Mike Tomlin post Killer Bees and maybe even adding the Killer Bees onto that, like, the way we got into the playoffs this year is much different than the ways we've gotten into the playoffs in prior years. In prior years, it was like, we would just kind of randomly win games and, go us, yay, yay, yay. But now it's like we have a plan. Now it's like our script that we're coming into the game with is like actually working. It's like actually getting it done for us. We can actually, game script things. We can actually kind of predict how things are going to go. We're running the ball. We are a run-heavy team. And once again, before then, like I think our last playoff game was against the Chiefs. And Ben's last year, like that last year, we were kind of just free balling, man. Like no boxers. Like we were just like, all right, fucking go deep. Fucking run. It was just, whatever. It was Ben calling the plays. Now, the whole team, the whole offense is in on it. Everybody's with it. Everybody's doing their part. George Pickens is blocking. Deontay Johnson is blocking. Everybody's blocking. Everyone seems in high spirits. And I'm excited, man. I don't think, 9.5 point underdogs is crazy. I don't want to, make this video like, oh, we are going to beat the Bills. Although later in the video, I probably will get that. But the disrespect is crazy to me. Like the disrespect of 10 points we're on the road. We're starting Mason, no TJ either. We'll talk about TJ in a second here. But 10-point underdogs is crazy to me. And then, I mentioned TJ Watt. I mentioned, I'm on defense, it might be a little rough. However, Josh Allen, like, is a turnover machine, man. Josh Allen loves throwing interceptions. And, like, he's great, I guess. He's a great player. But we are splash play machines, bro. Josh Allen low-key plays, like, the exact way we need a quarterback to play if we're going to get a win. Now, he does kind of put his head down and run for the first down a lot. And that is going to be something that I don't think we have any idea how to deal with. He does throw to Dawson Knox and was Dalton Kincaid a lot, at the tight end position. We've been getting cooked by tight ends all year. We've been getting cooked in the middle of the field all year. If he locks into that, it's going to be tough. However, Josh Allen is prone to throw an interception. Now, of course, because I'm saying this, and of course it's because, the Steelers, now he's playing the Steelers, he's not gonna. But I swear, this guy has tried to turn over the ball for his team a bunch. He's tried to lose games for his team a bunch, And a lot of the times they're not playing real splash play capitalizers like the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. He's never playing those teams. He's always playing the AFC East teams who, like, barely can score. Shout out to the Dolphins. I know they're a fantastic offense, but you know what I mean? You guys got good last year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always been like these random teams. Like, he's never had to play a Pittsburgh Steelers team after hearing Renegade, after being in the playoffs, after having TJ Watt go down. But guess what? We got Nick Herbig. Guess what? We got Alex Highsmith. Hold on. I'm going to be Alex Highsmith right now. In my hand is the newspaper, and then you guys, you're the reporter that wrote the newspaper, okay? Oh, the Steelers don't have a chance. 9.5 point underdogs. And I'm playing, me, Alex Highsmith, I'm playing. You wrote this about me? You, the reporter? You wrote on this paper? You did that? You really don't think Alex Highsmith like has that dog mentality? You really don't think that he's hearing all this too? Like, oh, you guys need TJ. Nick Herbig's, oh, you guys need TJ. Nick Herbig, who had a fantastic preseason. Nick Herbig, who's probably, you know, one of the fuck it. Nick Herbig is the best edge rusher in the league right now. Rookie edge rusher in the league right now, outside of like Will Anderson, who gets to play a lot. You know, Nick Herbig doesn't really get to play a lot. Because, you know, we have TJ and we have Alex and we even have Marcus Golden at some point. You really think Marcus Golden is just going to let this go down like this, bro? It's not going down like that, man. So I really think we got a chance. Now, if we end up losing this game, it's whatever, I guess. I really do want to win. I really think we could use this playoff win, not only just for the fans' sake, for my sake, but for Mike Tomlin's sake. We talked about Mike Tomlin, middle of the season, late there throughout the season. It was like all bad. Everybody was going in on him. As we've, done the Mike Tomlin things and made the playoffs and won out, as we've done that, those people have kind of quieted down, which is, like if I can make videos about Mike Tomlin being like, maybe we got to acknowledge some of his mistakes. And like, it was so bad at one point, I was thinking, bro, let's just move on. Let's just blow it up, But that's just a fan perspective. That's just me being upset with the team, right? I'm at current juncture. But if you can be like that, if you can acknowledge the negativity, you got to be able to acknowledge the positivity. And the fact that Mike Tomlin, again, has this team in the playoffs. And there are coaches who literally win Coach of the Year for the shit Mike Tomlin does every year. And never gets Coach of the Year. He's never even recognized for it. Like, I just think that's bullshit. And so we got to get this playoff win to get that back on track. People act like he literally doesn't have a Super Bowl ring. Literally doesn't have a championship and another championship appearance on his resume. But that wasn't his team. It was Cowher's team. Didn't know Mike Tomlin was the GM at that point too. But this is what people say. Like, people just act like it doesn't exist. And so I would love to get this win, especially being 10-point underdogs against the Bills. You throw that on your resume and it's like, boom, fuck you, John Harbaugh. It's something like that, because, it's John Harbaugh, it's Pete Carroll, it's Sean McVay, it's Mike Vrabel of the Titans, who have, like, what are we talking about, man? We could turn this into a whole different video, but really, and Mike Vrabel is a fantastic coach. I hope he comes to the Steelers somehow, not as head coach, but some kind of coordinator, right? He's a fantastic coach. But better than Mike Tomlin for what? For winning 10 games twice ever? Like, what are we talking? Mike Tomlin literally has a 20-year resume of at least 10 wins and a ring and another appearance. I apologize, but, it hasn't happened in a little bit. I get we haven't had the super long-term success in a while. But just because it's been a while doesn't mean it hasn't happened. It's just crazy, man. So that is what it is. Everybody could use this playoff win. Naj could use this playoff win. Jaylen Warren could use this playoff win. And as I mentioned, man, like, I really think we got a chance. And, at this point in the video, like, if you're not a Steelers fan and you're an NFL fan watching this, like, just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But Steelers fans, I gotta tell you something. We're going to win this game, man. Like, I promise we're going to win this game. And I just feel something. I feel good about it. No TJ Watt. Minkah a little banged up, but I believe he's coming back. KZ's coming back. We got Landon back last week. I'm pretty sure he's still, if he got hurt again, then oof. But I'm pretty sure he's still at least playing. Of course, the middle linebacker as a whole has just been kind of murked, right? But, they're still playing. We still have JPJ out there. We still got Cam out there. Like, we got pieces, man. We got a chance. And if everything could just work once for us, all right, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. If the first drive, whether it's the Bills getting the ball and they score, if just whatever we're planning, whatever we're thinking of doing, if it just goes to plan, if it works once, we're gonna win. But if it is a botched snap, if it's a fumble, if it's an interception, if it's like just something like that, some weird play like that, or like a dropped interception on defense. If something like that happens on the first drive, we're cooked. We might be cooked, guys. I hate to break it to you, but like the Steelers sometimes, like in the middle of games, and not in for the long-term thing, but in games, we take some adversity in games, and it might be dead. So if we can just get off rolling, if we can get off to a hot start, if we can get off to a positive start, I really am more confident in this. But even still, with that said, I still am confident we can get it done. I still am confident Josh Allen will throw the interceptions. Everybody's gotten the chance to dunk on Josh Allen this year, man. Like, everybody. And here I am. I'm going to make the video where I'm saying he's going to throw a pick and this dude's going to be Tom Brady or some shit, bro. Unbelievable. But yeah, let me know how you guys think this game is going to go down in the comments below. I think that is going to be the end of this video here. I will definitely talk more about this game in later videos, but I just wanted to get my shit off here. I kept seeing, 9.5 point underdogs. I kept seeing Bills fans fucking in the next round like, oh, okay, we'll beat Pittsburgh, and the next round we'll play yada yada yada. Like, bruh, like, can we slow down here? Can we stop acting like we're like this like, what is the term, like, like, where it's like some mystery team or some shit. Like, we won 7 games, we had 7 wins before the Bills had 3 this year, so it's just crazy that now it's being talked about like this because Mitchell down our starting quarterback. Like, let's take and I'm trying to end the video, but this is crazy. We lost our starting quarterback, lost 3 games, and it's like, oh, this team fucking is ass now. Like, that we can't figure out why this team isn't good, bro. Like, they just stink. Like, that's the narrative surrounding us. And, like, mind you, we lost our quarterback. Mind you, we have no linebackers. Mind you, we have no safeties. Mind you, they make the same argument for every other team. It's like, oh, this is why this person should win Coach of the Year because he's doing all of this with this. And then it gets to us, and it's just like, oh, you're a bum. You're broke. That's just how it is, man. It's just unbelievable. So I really want the Steelers to win this playoff game so we can show some pride, so the NFL can stop, being on our schmeat, if you will. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. He's not gonna be able to play in this one, but if we can win, we'll get TJ back next week or a following week, and we'll win the Super Bowl, bro. We're gonna win the Super Bowl too. On top of that, on top of winning this Bills game, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. So, yeah. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, as I mentioned, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, ring the bell, all that fun stuff. Go Steelers, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.